I almost had a rape case in my year one, though it did not work out. But I believe with time, time heals everything.
Everybody has their past. It's just that the way and approach it is being handled is what matters. So by so doing, if she can open up, because ultimately it can lead to depression. And if care is not taken, it leads to death.
My name is Destiny. What's your name?
My name is Cynthia.
Cynthia. All right, nice meeting you. We are Citizen Lifeguard Network. Okay, I'm actually asking people about a particular question today. So I would like to ask you the same question. So I will give you my phone. So you just read out the question, then tell me the person. You understand? If this person is a victim of fire accidents, vehicle accidents, or road accident, so to say, or a victim of armed robbery. So whatever you think, just let me know. So this is the question. So you have it. So you read it out. Let them hear what the question is.
Because when I talk about it, I can see it, feel it, hear it, taste it. I try to say the words. I feel dirty inside. I feel more dirty telling you about it because it hurts me inside. It's really hot.
All right. So let me help her to read it so that it will be audible enough. All right. Because when I talk about it, I can see it, right? Feel it, hear it, and taste it. I try to say the words. I feel dirty inside. Wow. I feel more dirty telling you about it because it hurt me inside. It really hurts. So now, this is somebody expressing his or herself. So what kind of victim is this?
I think this more like a rape case.
Rape case.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Thank you very much. I don't know if she's right, so you tell me in the comment section if the victim is a so if this victim is a rape victim or other victim. Okay, so the second question now is this: what kind of impact will sexual abuse have on female children? What do you think? Yes.
Okay. He can hear me, right? Okay. The impact I think, or I feel that rape cases can have on female is that they might have no self-esteem. Then I also think that it might be difficult for them, like mingling with guys, because probably they might see every guy as a vulture. Let me put it that way, because he'll just be like, if I should follow this one, now he might rape me because he's actually started from a young age. You get? So they might have issues being friends with guys.
Do you think there is any possibility for them to actually come back to their initial state before they had that experience?
Yes, I think it's just that Nigeria is not very so developed. But I think with therapy, we can actually bring them back to thinking that the environment and community at large is safe for them.
Okay, so now do you believe the family of the child has a role to play, or is solely to the government?
No. Everyone, the family, the friends, and the community at large has a role to play. Yes.
All right. So now, what do you have to say to parents of children who have experienced molestation?
Okay, I will advise them they should pray. Number one, because nothing is impossible with God. Then number two, they should try and be there for their children because they might have phobia, like they might be scared and all that. Then they should try as much as possible to probably take them to therapy to help them come out from their fears, because sometimes they do come down with PTSD, phobias and all that. So I think.
So will you advise government to do?
Government, they should look out, because it's not just our roads that are their functions or our companies and offices. Even the poor, they also need help. Then these children too, they also need help. Like at least they should have a government organization. I don't know if it actually exists. I think it exists in the hospital, yes, where you can actually bring like a therapist that will help you, psychologist that will help you come out from your whatever you are going through, your audio. So yes, I think that's the little they can play.
The last question is, based on the question you read that I gave to you, somebody who is experiencing this now, what do you think people around him or her can do to that person for him or her to actually leave that state?
Mm,
Because according to the script, talking about it, he's trying to remember.
yeah.
When he tries to think about it, when he tries to talk about it, he feel the whole scene, what happens. You understand? So what do you think people can actually, how can people help this person now in order for him or her not to be remembering or feeling that kind of remembering the scene the way it happened to him or her?
For me, I think time heals for me, because it's not like I'm trying to expose myself on camera, because I almost had a rape case in my year 1, though it did not work out. But I believe with time heals everything. So what would you, in as much as she's scared of talking about it, I feel whoever is there should actually talk about it. When you talk about it, sometimes when you are locked up, when you are all closed up, you might not really get the help you need. So I think the person should actually talk about it. Probably you might get, yes, some people might be like, hey, you have been raped and all that, but I feel you should talk about it. When you talk about it, people around you will help you, and whoever does not see the need to help you, fuck the person.
Thank you. You say something like not to be concerned about what society will say about her or him whenever he or she speak up. So tell them to speak up.
Speak up.
So tell them whenever they have such experience, they should speak up.
Please, whenever you have such experience, please speak up.
So also tell the parents of their children, parents, that they should take care of their children, not to be vulnerable to such an attack.
Okay, parents also, please look out for your children. Like, mind the kind of people you keep around them. It could be, sometimes this rape thing can actually be family members. It's not even just outsiders. So please look out for any signs. And sometimes when your children are complaining to you that this person is doing this, always listen, because sometimes it usually starts with small joke, then from there it gets to something else. So whenever your child is telling you, Eddie, be attentive of your children. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So do you know that your life is important?
Yes, I know.
All right, say to yourself that my life is important.
My life is important.
Then tell them that their life is important.
Your life too is important.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For your time.
All right.
See you next time.
All right.
Ma, what's your name?
My name is Damnola Ladipo.
All right. Nice meeting you. We are Citizen Lifeguard Network. So we are talking on child molestation. So I would like to ask you this question: what do you think would be impacts of child molestation? What do you think would be negative impacts of child molestation on female children?
Okay, for child molestation, one, they will lose self-confidence, both in themselves and in the outside world, because being molested is a kind of trauma, and with that, they live all their life with the trauma. And then if they cannot find solace in someone that they can actually open up to, it becomes a burden to them that they use it one way or the other, being the female child, to be hurt. Be it maybe when they kind of get into contact with somebody that is honest, they have this restriction of like their past coming back to them, haunting them. So the negative part is just that for that kind of a child, if they cannot talk to somebody to heal their pain, for eternity, for lifestyle, will always be there. The memory will always be there.
All right.
But the outcome of it is that, what I would suggest is that for a female child, they should have somebody they can relate with. Be a guardian, be their mother, and they should be able to express themselves so that they can help them, take them out of that trauma.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, I have this particular question I would like to ask you. So I will just read it out. So you, in your own opinion, what kind of help, or how do you think this person will be able to get help to actually leave this particular state that she is at the moment? So the question is this: when I talk about it, I can see it. I can see it rather. When I talk about it, I can see it, feel it, hear it, and taste it. I try to say the words. I feel dirty inside. I feel more dirty telling you about it because it hurt me inside. It really hurt. So this person is having bad feelings whenever to say it. Whenever she wants to say what happens to her, she's trying to remember everything that happened and all that. So psychologically, it's affecting this person now. What do you think people can do to this person? What kind of help can people render to this kind of person?
Okay, it's a healing process. The kind of person you just have, like, to be honest, she needs to be held. If she keep on putting it inside, she won't let go of her past. it keeps on haunting her. But for example, if she has somebody that she can find solace in, and then the person is trustworthy, she can actually open up. As time goes on, the first stage is that the person will make her feel loved. That it could be anybody. Everybody has their past. It's just that the way and approach it is being handled is what matters. So by so doing, she can open up, because ultimately it can lead to depression. And if care is not taken, it leads to death. So for her not to dwell in her past, she has to open up. And once she opens up, automatically, psychologically, she sees somebody that show love and make her understand that we are in this together. I feel your pain. I can see through you. Those words help her oftentimes to regain her balance and pick up back the piece of her life. And then she'll be fine. I know it takes time, but as time goes on, consistency, she'll get out of that stage.
Thank you very much. Because the truth of the matter is that there are a whole lot of people outside there that are actually experiencing this same situation. So what can you say to family of this kind of people who are experiencing this? What would you say to family?
Okay, I would just say that this is a trying moment for the person. They just need to give their moral support. Never give up on her. They help her to break her up, to be more than them, for her to be able to trust again. And by so doing, I know it's the kind of secret that nobody wants anybody to know about, but everybody has their past, they have their secrets.
Right.
When you tell people about your secrets, the ones that care will not use your secret against you.
Right.
And your family will always be there for you, both thick and thin. And then you'll be able to get out of that place, and then you'll be fine.
Right. Thank you very much. Say to yourself that your life is important.
Their life is important.
Yes, say then that your life is important.
Their life too is important.
Your life is important.
Their life is important.
All right. Thank you very much.